It almost sounded like rape himself, which works, I guess. Yeah, I'm Chris Raab, aka Raab himself. I used to be on Jackass and CKY, Viva La Bam, and some of those shows back in the day. So we did some crazy shit back then. And Josh is a good buddy of mine, and he thought, hey, why not get up here and tell a story? And I just wanted to give it up a minute for all the comedians tonight, because there was some really hilarious shit. I can't get the Planet of the AIDS out of my head. I thought that was hilarious. So I was thinking of like my favorite comedian. My favorite comedian is George Carlin. And he had some amazing bits and some dark bits, and there was a bit that he had that when I watched it inspired me. And his bit was, I know things you never see. You never see a man taking a shit while running full speed. And so I thought to myself, hey, I can do that. I can take a shit running full speed. And so I set out to do it. And Bam from Jackass, a good buddy of mine we grew up with, we went out to the drugstore and we got some X-Lax, because I was going to need some X-Lax to be able to shit myself. And we got a box of X-Lax, and on the carton there it says, take 2 X-Lax, and that ought to do the trick to loosen things up. But I thought, you know what, it said 2 every 4 to 6 hours. I was like, I don't have 4 to 6 hours to wait, so I'm just going to take the whole fucking box. So I ate the whole entire box of X-Lax, and I ate 18 of them. And I'm going to eat 18 X-Lax, and I'm surely going to be able to take a shit while running full speed. And so I ate 18, and I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting for it to kind of set in, and Bam's looking at me like, dude, do you got a shit? And I'm like, I don't really have to shit, I don't know. And so I drank a little cup of coffee, because coffee doesn't sit well with me. And I drank a little bit of coffee, and all of a sudden everything starts rumbling. And back in the day, I used to just hang out in a jockstrap. I used to just walk around in a jockstrap. I'd go down to the bar and get drunk, just wearing a jockstrap with my asshole sticking out. And so I'm sitting there, everything's rumbling. I'm like, dude, get the camera. I gotta take a fucking shit. And he's like, you're gonna shit, you're gonna shit. I'm like, dude, oh my god, I can't even hold it in. And so my asshole's gonna explode. I'm like, let's go. So we get outside. I get down, and I'm in like full runner stance, like as if I'm doing like the 50-yard dash on like, some fucking some like Olympic run or something. And I'm down there, and I'm getting ready, and I get up, and I just go, and he comes skating by with the camera, and I'm running full fucking speed, and all I do is just let go, and my asshole explodes. It's like a fucking shit volcano, like just shooting out of my asshole, and it just sprays everywhere, and I'm running, and as I'm running, it starts coming out the front, and there's just shit all coming out the front, all over the jockstrap, just poop everywhere, and I'm running, and finally I stop, and when I stop, the smell just starts wafting up, and it's just like this horrible fucking aroma just going all into my nose, and I'm like, oh my god, and when he's laughing, we're dying laughing, I'm like, I gotta fucking like, I gotta get the shit off of me. Like, there's just shit everywhere. So I go around to the side of the house, and this is his parents' house, mind you. So I go around to the side of the house, and I like rip down the jockstrap, and there's shit all over it, and then there's just shit like all over my balls and shit, and so I'm like, there's shit everywhere, covered in it, and I get the hose out, and I just like open up my asshole, and I'm like spraying down my fucking asshole and my nuts and all the shit on it, and as I look under and I see Bam's neighbor standing there, holding his 5-year-old daughter's hand, looking straight at my fucking asshole, and all the shit that's dripping off of my nuts. And so I'm looking, and I go, oh fuck, oh my god, and I pick up the jockstrap that's just covered in shit, and I got shit just all over me, and I'm running away like my little fucking tiny pecker, just like, just poop everywhere, and so I go back into Bam's house, and he's like, dude, ew, what the fuck, get out of here. And I'm like, I know, the neighbor's like 5-year-old daughter just saw my asshole. I'm like, I don't know, is that like, am I a sex offender now? Like, I don't even know, how does that work? And he's like, dude, it's sick. So the X-Lax is like really setting in at this point, and I'm like, I gotta get to the bathroom, so I get to the toilet, and I'm shitting, and I'm like getting nervous, because it's like, I'm shitting like my intestines out almost at this point, and so I call my mom, because my mom's a registered nurse, and I say, hey mom, I took like a whole box of X-Lax and I'm like shitting. And she's like, Christian, like, why did you do that? I was like trying to do this bit like where, you know, you shit running full speed. And she's like, what? Like, she's like, this is so dangerous to like take that much X-Lax. She's like, okay, so get some Imodium. So I get Imodium and I'm like, and I take the Imodium and that counteracts the diarrhea, but really all the Imodium acted was like a goalie for my asshole. So it's like, it's still going on in there and there's just like shit just churning everywhere. But then I'd run to the toilet and I'd sit down and be like, huh. False alarm, like I don't have to shit. So then I get up and it's like, oh, it's like, I gotta shit. So I go back and I'm trying to shit, no shit. And back in the day, like we partied so much, so I said, hey, I guess I'm all right. The Imodium fixed it. So I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna go out and party. So we go out and Bam and I go out to the bar, we're out hanging out, and it starts to kind of get loose again. And I go into the bathroom and like, you know, bar bathrooms are fucking awful. So I get in there, someone had thrown up all over the toilet seat. So I couldn't sit on the seat, so I had to squat. So I squatted and just sprayed shit all over the toilet seat. And I'm wiping like my swampy ass, just trying to like, oh, I gotta get back out there. Everybody's hanging out and I need to get out. So I get out and I just have like this like wet, like turd ass. And I'm like standing out there just drinking beer. Hey guys, like, what's up? And Bam comes walking over and goes, dude, Raab, yo, this girl's like super into you. I was like, ha, not tonight, man. No, dude, she is. She's like, into you. I was like, I don't think so. He's like, oh, dude, you gotta do it. So I walk over to the girl and, hey, how's it going? How's everything? You know, and we hit it off. So I wanted to bring her home and I brought her home, but I didn't bring her to my home. I brought her to Bam's parents' house, and we went and we went up into the guest room, and we're fooling around a little, and then we start getting to it, and she climbs on top, and it's all just setting in again, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna shit, and she's fully on top of me, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna shit. And like something happened, she like jarred it and I like farted with like shit in between my butt cheeks. And I'm like, oh my god, and I can feel like the wet shit in between my butt cheeks. And I'm like, oh! And so I'm like, I gotta get out. So I like shimmy out of the bed and I'm like, I gotta go get some water. I'm like really thirsty. And like, as I'm getting out, like there's just, I can't tell if I rubbed shit on the sheets. It's like there's like a shit stain across the sheets. So I get out and I'm walking to the bathroom like, just like, I'll be right back, I just need some water. And then I get out of the hallway and like this shit starts running down my leg, like just pure like poop water, like running down my leg. And I get to the bathroom, and when I get into the toilet, like there's shit all over my butt, so I sat down and I kind of slid, and I shit at the same time. And as I shit, like the shit just exploded and like went up under the toilet seat. There's poop fucking everywhere. And I'm like, oh, I just can't get away with it. The whole day smells like diarrhea at this point. And I'm just like, I'm like wiping down this toilet seat, trying to get the shit off. I get the shit off. Finally, I get myself back together. And I'm like, oh wait, I gotta get water, because I told her I was getting water. And then like I come up with the water. It's like, hey, what's up, babe? And it was like the time had passed, you know. So I just lay there while she falls asleep, and I just stare at the wall like, oh my god, this is fucking ridiculous. And I'm trying to sniff around on the sheets to see if there's shit on the sheets. And like, it was fucking terrible. So then we wake up the next morning and we go downstairs, and Bam's mom is in the kitchen like cooking flapjacks, just like, hey kids, how's it going? I'm like, oh god. And she goes, oh, Chris was like really thirsty last night, he was really dehydrated. And then Bam comes in, he wasn't dehydrated, he was shitting. And then he shows the video of me taking a shit running full speed to this girl, and she goes, oh. And then it was pretty much like, thank you. And then like I was like, what? And then she got up and left and went outside and stood in the driveway and then like made a phone call. We're looking out the window like, what the fuck, where's she going? And she just, like, you know the thing when you don't even want to wait for them to get there? She like walked down the driveway, walked up the street, and you're like, all right, well, that's it. And so I want to thank George Carlin for inspiring me to take a shit. next comic is a good buddy of mine, and he's known for his podcast, The Implications of Josh Denny, also known for Ginormous Food on the Food Network. Please welcome to the stage, Josh Denny.
I think you did good.
Chris Raab, everybody, Raab himself, give it up for him.
I know. He saw it before.
I was crying back there at the idea of you hiding shit. You know what the funniest part of that story is now is that that gentleman has a wife. It's not her. It's not the shit girl. She's way nicer. She's just the one that can hear that story and still love a man, which is even more noble. You think about it. The girl deserves a Peace Prize.